Hello, everyone. Thank you for your time, and sorry I have the late slot before a long holiday weekend, but anyway, so I'm Todd Stevens. I'm the Chief Capital Officer for Figure. Figure, we have two sides of the business. We have a lending business as well as we have a markets business. We started 8 years ago, and our North Star was always blockchain. We believe every asset will trade on a blockchain rail in the future, but 8 years ago that was a little hard, so we went down the stalking horse route of going to TradFi, but we still originate 7,000 loans a month on blockchain, but we actually sell them on traditional markets, whether it's whole loans or whether we sell them through securitization. So we have a lot of capital markets game, and what we're really excited about is pivoting our capital markets game to putting our assets into DeFi with Solana and being able to get a new audience, a better audience, and really bring new asset classes to the DeFi ecosystem. So right now, I mean, the previous speakers were talking about bringing tokenized equities, tokenized money market funds, and then there's a tokenized Apollo fund. We're talking about direct lending to our DeFi customers, and these are very stable cash flows that pay 8-9%, boring. It's middle America. It's a 750 FICO person, but this is an asset class that we believe will fly in the ecosystem, and we're looking for partners in the Solana ecosystem, and we are very excited about this. So what are we doing? And let me rewind a little bit. So our second lien origination is one of the things we do. The second thing we do, in February of this year, we had a yield-bearing stablecoin that was SEC registered and approved. It's the first SEC registered stablecoin in the U.S. and it's yield-bearing, irrespective of what happens with the Genius Act and stablecoins. This will be a big unlock for the ecosystem, and we are going to bridge that through Wormhole and put it on Solana, and we're going to issue that through Camino. So I think that's going to have a ton of resonance. It is a yield-bearing stablecoin, which we're really excited about. The fast follow on Solana with us is having our loans come on to Solana. Again, we do $600 million a month in loans. And right now, we hand them over to banks to warehouse this, and we pay them 8% to warehouse for us. We would rather pay that 8% to the Solana ecosystem. And with a new product that we're rolling out called Democratized Prime, that will be available. So we are fully committed to bringing real-world assets to Solana, to the DeFi ecosystem, and in a very consistent basis. And so this is a new flavor the market hasn't seen. The market's seen tokenized money market funds, but it hasn't seen consumer lending access. I mean, you can get it in multiple different flavors via the ACRED fund that Christine was talking about, but we're very excited about that. The next thing I want to talk about is something where I think the DeFi community would really like is really democratizing access to prime brokerage. Prime brokerage is a massive business for banks. Banks make about $20 billion in revenues every year from lending to the hedge fund community. And they're limit long with all their exposure typically, because they still look at it as a counterparty exposure. If we're working with some of the largest borrowers, some of the largest hedge funds, which is an $850 billion TAM, to come onto our platform and allow us to access that and put that into DeFi. So we're really excited about the opportunity to really democratize access to prime brokerage and allow the DeFi community to really have a space sitting next to all Wall Street's lenders. And again, we can throw this in vaults, we can lever it up, and we can get a 17% return if that's what the community wants, or we can just have a Delta 1 at an 8% return for the community. So we're really excited about the amount of products that partnering with Solana that we will bring to the ecosystem. And I think on our side, we couldn't be happier with the partnership. So maybe in conclusion, we want to bring our total access to our loan collateral. We want to allow people to buy, all of our production on DeFi. We want people to be able to lend, if you want to be a lender to our production, and then leverage our collateral, and pledge our collateral into the DeFi ecosystem as well. So we're thankful to be invited to talk here. We're happy to be leaning into the Solana community, and we can't wait to get started. Thank you.